Yeah,
Yeah.
I got two other things to say on the like protest thing that I think are interesting. One is literally a year ago, like yesterday, uh, my fiance's who's we're getting married in 9 days. We've been getting pushed off forever. I think I was talking about it with you last time, but her uncle, uh, he was up to no good really. He was kind of like on a bad stretch, but he was out in Indiana and he got killed by the police. Like he got tased a couple times and he tried to run away, and they like suffocated him and he died and no like backlash from it at all. So it's like I think police kind of might have that problem no matter of race. And then the other thing is I think one of the main problems is if the people who like have the culture of the police are bad. I have got like in college, I got in trouble like 6 times. I got like some underages, some disorderly conducts, and every single time I got in trouble, I was shit talking and talking back, and I was giving them a hard time. Like a couple times more recently, like I've been pulled over or I've been in situations, and I'm very polite and very like respectful, and I haven't gotten in trouble. And I just think that if people think that the cops hate them, I guess specifically black people who might be told that, then they are kind of acting like dicks to the cops. Then the cops are more like on their toes and more nervous, and it's just a whirlwind that creates that problem. So
Right.
I think
Well,
I think it's part of it.
but nobody wants to say that, right? Like, so for example, like
Yeah,
if you hear that, hey, police brutality is actually across the board, and then the rest of it, well, but people say, well, why is it in proportionately to black people? Well, first of all, I want to see the statistics, but also, don't you have to pair it up with proportions of what say, for example, black men commit crimes versus white men, right?
right,
I never hear those numbers. Maybe they're not even supporting that argument. But what I'm saying is, if you're just going with one part of the statistics, right,
right.
and people say unequally proportionate, but if you're proportionate to the wrong number or to the wrong statistics, you are wrong as well. So that's the thing. Why can't it be both? Why can't it be police brutality in general is bad? They're screwing a lot of people and
Yeah,
exercising the, at the same time, some of them are also have racial bias. But on the other hand, maybe black community can also take some responsibility. For example, if you come up to a child in your neighborhood and I ask you, hey, little Billy, or whatever the name is,
uh huh,
who would you like to be when you grow up? Maybe if more kids from your neighborhood will say, I want to be a police officer rather than I
right.
want to be a basketball player, maybe there will be more community oriented police force because the police officers are part of the community and they won't have to be busing guys and ladies
Right,
from another side of town who have no idea what the culture of your community is. So
right.
you can't complain about the police not being part of your community if your community is not producing police officers.
That's a good
Why can't we
point.
talk about that, right?
Yeah, it's a good
So,
point. It is an honorable job too. I mean, police officers, I've hated them many times. I got pulled over. I'm like, oh, this dick, like, I'm thinking this, not saying to him, like, oh, he doesn't have any friends in high school. Now he just wants to pull me over. I'm just thinking that in my head. I'm complaining. But then I pull away and I'm like, okay, they're just protecting society. Like, come on, police are.
yeah,
I'm no police fanboy. Like, I'm not some police guy.
yeah,
I'm not some big rule follower. But we need them in society, and it's an
yeah.
honorable job for a young kid. And that's a good point.
And can we also put some videos up there on the media that love showing the videos of Jacob Blake 1,000 times? Can we
Yeah,
put up some videos of when police officers get shot and I mean to death? When they
yeah.
just pulling somebody
There was that
over.
one recently in
There's
Compton, I
tons
think.
of them. There's tons.
Yeah.
There are YouTube compilations of people doing nothing but shooting at the police. You're right. There was
Damn.
a recently one that just came up, right? So what
Like
I'm
Kamala
saying
Harris
is
should
that
go visit that guy too to even it out.
correct, right? So
Yeah.
so so exactly, right? So what I'm saying is that you have to understand that that stuff happens and police officers don't want that to happen and they have families and children. And so when somebody goes tries to fight you, tries to tase you when you're on the taser, and then
Hmm.
goes into the car
Yeah.
trying to reach for whatever he was reaching, I don't care
Especially
if,
when you know from the
yeah,
reports what they've done in the past.
right. That's another thing, right? We hear
Yeah.
this report saying, listen, we always have to tell our sons that, you're a target whenever you get pulled over by police,
Yeah.
right?
I think that's a
Okay.
problem.
Okay. Right. But it's a problem. But did nobody tell Jacob Blake?
Yeah.
Did you not? Right. So I'm just saying is
Yeah.
that why can the truth be in the middle? Why
Right.
why is it always an extreme on one side? Why is it always extreme on the other side? and the sides are getting more and more away from each other, right?
Right.